Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm actually here on Soy 10, back at my favorite tailoring shop, Tailor Around 10, because I need to get a suit made, because I'm actually going back to the States next month for my best friend's wedding, so all grown-up stuff, doing errands around here. But as you guys can see from the title of this video, I want to share with you guys some experiences that I've gone through when it comes to dealing with people, with my friend circle for coming up 3 years now. And it's also loosely about other people's experiences that we've all dealt through. Because when you live here in Thailand, whether you're a local or you're an expat or a foreigner, you kind of go through some very interesting times and you meet a lot of very interesting people. It's kind of wild, where people and the laws in general were in the very gray area. And I want to share with you guys some advice of this. Living here in Thailand, going through the wild, crazy shit. I'm going to share with you guys some things of what not to do and some things to do in order to survive. And the first thing that you should never do, especially you're living here as an expat, whether you're hanging out with a group of degenerates or you're hanging out with more established people, never ever lend people money. Lending money, whether it's lending money to your Thai girlfriend about to embark on a new business venture and you end up getting scammed, or you lend money towards one of your degenerate friends to fuel his alcohol and his drug addiction. This has always been a very sticky subject because, of course, you want to lend people money out of the goodness of your heart, but at the very end, more often 9 out of 10 times, you end up getting fucking screwed. One of my best advice in general is that do not lend people money. Just tell people you're fucking broke, you don't have any money, okay? For my personal experiences, I used to hang out with like a group of friends, and these guys, they're more on the wild side. Big time degenerates. And I would get text messages from them around 2 or 3 in the morning asking me for money. Oh, hey Forrest, can you send me 1,000 baht, 2,000 baht? Can you send me some money, please? I need money to take a taxi back home. Can you send me 2,000 baht? I'm thinking to myself, why do you need $60 for a taxi ride back home? So obviously I'm his personal bank when it comes to his alcohol and his drug money. Tadi hap. Instead of lending people money, just say no. And if you do decide to lend people money, just come to the realization that you're not lending people money. You are donating, you are contributing, you are giving them a grant, because you'll never see that money back. So make sure you come with that mindset that money that you lent out, that shit is gone. That money is gone. Whether you're lending money to your degenerate friends or lending money to help that bar girlfriend of yours take care of that sick buffalo back home, that money is gone. So just keep that in mind. For the longest time, I would be so frustrated with people asking me for money. Like, I'm just here, living here in Bangkok, trying to become a old, boring, responsible Chinese-American uncle, buying ETFs, trying to juice his returns for his brokerage account. And yet I get these degenerates always texting me and asking me for money. So just tell these idiots, I don't have any damn money. Fuck off. I'm broke. I'm poor. Go away. Don't lend people money. As a matter of fact, you should only surround yourself with people that are on a similar socioeconomic status as you are. And even if they're not on the same level in terms of net worth or socioeconomic status, at least have the decency to pay for your own shit. Stop asking people for money. Stop being for other people's personal piggy banks. However, there is an exception to this rule. Now, you should lend people money if that person is of good moral character and is responsible and that they need money to take care of their family. But that is your own personal judgment call. You should make that decision on your own. But 9 out of 10 cases, just say no. Just tell them you're broke. No have, no money. Sorry, nah, no money for you. I'm broke. Now, the second point that I want to make is, well, this is obviously a no-brainer, but I've seen this happen way too many times from personal experience, is that don't get into fights. Don't get into any fist fights, especially with local ties, because you're at a huge disadvantage. Even if you are correct, even if you're on the wrong, or even if you are correct, you're still in the wrong, all right? Thai police and Thai authorities are always going to side with the local Thai, even if you did nothing wrong, and by all accounts, you were doing the right thing. So in these kind of situations, you know, if you sense like a fight coming up, better to just avoid it. Let go of your pride, let go of your ego. It's just not fucking worth it, all right? And you shouldn't be putting yourself into a situation where you're getting into an altercation with either a Thai or another foreigner, right? Because usually those altercations usually involved in too much cocaine, too much drugs, too much alcohol at a nightclub, right? These nighttime altercations. This shit should have never happened. So if your friend's getting into another fight, if your friend's getting into a fight or you're about to get into an altercation, just fucking walk away. Just walk away. It's really not worth it, especially as a foreigner. Especially as a foreigner living or traveling around here, right? Laws in the West do not apply here in this country. So let's say if you get hemmed up, you get sent to jail, you're going to be paying the police and paying other people and all sorts of hidden fees a shit ton of money. And with the amount of time and money and health lost, most likely getting your ass kicked, it's just not worth it. So stay the fuck away and don't get into any fights. It's just not fucking worth it. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game called pickleball before. It's kind of like an older, retired version of tennis for people that have sustained too many elbow and shoulder injuries in tennis. I'm gonna go meet up with a couple friends. We're gonna go play some pickleball because I like to still continuously be in shape and not be a fat f***. So let's go play some pickleball.
10 years from now, you can use that receipt from 10 years ago and say,
So once a week, I usually meet up with a group of guys and we'll play a game that you just saw now called pickleball. It's kind of like this new fad, trendy game that everybody's been playing, especially with people that used to play tennis. And yeah, it's slowly become one of my favorite sports. And after pickleball, we would usually meet up at a place to grab lunch and just talk about personal finance, stuff that's going in the markets, crypto, etc. So it's a really good group of guys that I share my time with. Your friend circle really determines how you'll end up. But enough about that. Now, my final point that I want to make is that a lot of idiots here in Thailand do is that they think that they're better than Thai people. They have that mindset that they're better than Thai people. Now, I can't understand where they're coming from because us foreigners, you know, we come from Western countries, you know, countries that have a much significantly higher GDP than Thailand. We also earn more money. Our currency is much stronger than the Thai baht. So it kind of makes sense that, you know, we would come over to this country and flex our economic power. And, you know, to be fair, the way Thais do things, it's quite peculiar and it can be quite strange. There are a lot of things that logic doesn't apply to the things that Thai people do. And you know what? That's okay. It's their country. You know, all you can really do in these weird, strange, funny situations is kind of sit back and laugh a little. But you still need to remind yourself that this isn't your country, and when things don't go exactly your way as a foreigner, as an expat, you can't just go around shouting at Thai people and demanding them and throwing a huge hissy fit. You know, it's what gets you into a lot of trouble, and it's what kind of tarnishes your reputation if you're acting very emotional and irrational. Now, the best course of action I would recommend when it comes to, you know, getting things the way you want to get and just to be able to get things done is you need to treat Thai people with a level of respect and a level of kindness. Even when things don't go and you feel like you're really pissed off and you just want to shout, just take a step back, kind of relax, and then try again. You know, always respond with kindness, smile, sincerity. You know, be genuine. At at the very least, at least be respectful. And they'll pick that up and they'll be more inclined to help you getting things done or whatever you need to be accomplished. So don't think that you're better than Thai people just because you live in their country and you earn more economically. But yeah, I'm walking through this random street right now, and I think I'm around these really nice houses, and I feel like I'm gonna end up getting kicked out. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me, folks. I love each and every one of you guys. Stay safe, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to leave here before I get kicked out. I see security guards just looking at me all strangely. Anyways, take care, bye, peace.